Hey guys, you're watching Cait and I am Caitlin, and today I'm going to make for you a chocolate mousse double chocolate icebox cake. I love icebox cakes. They don't require any baking, which is my kind of dessert, and I recently had a request for a chocolate mousse cake, so I thought, why not? Let me show you a really simple chocolate mousse icebox cake that is to die for and couldn't be easier. So we are going to get started. You only need a couple ingredients, and this cake is delicious. So thank you for the request. Here is your chocolate mousse icebox cake. To make the chocolate mousse for this icebox cake, you are going to combine 2.5 cups of a heavy whipping cream with an instant chocolate pudding mix. We actually are going to double that for this icebox recipe, so you need 5 cups of heavy whipping cream and 2 instant pudding packages. I have a sleeve of chocolate wafer cookies here that I'm just going to put in a plastic bag and make sure that it is closed, and then just bang up. This is going to serve as the crunchy layer to our icebox cake. So just give it a real rough crush, and then we'll move on to the next step. You're then going to scoop about 1/3 or so of your mousse into the bottom of a 9-inch springform pan, and then we're going to smooth it around to a nice thin layer on the bottom. So you're just going to just kind of smooth it in there all along the edges. And again, this is 1/3 of your mousse. After that, we're going to do a layer of our wafers. So just put in a real nice rough layer of wafers. And you want to make sure that it's a good covering so that if any piece of cake is eaten, it has a nice thin layer of these wafer cookies. Then we're going to just repeat with another 1/3 of our pudding mix. Get it off my spoon there. And we're just going to smooth it out, leaving the last 1/3 for the top layer. So once you have another layer of your mousse in there, you're just going to go through with the wafer again. It actually doesn't matter how many layers and how many times you separate this into. So go ahead and do what you think is best, but the important thing is to just layer the wafers with the mousse. And on this last layer, you're going to want to finish up all of the mousse that you have left, so you could really scrape the bowl here. So this is your top layer, so you're going to want to try to make this one look at least a little bit prettier, but it's an icebox cake. It's kind of hard for it not to look good once you just spread it out. So just kind of get it out to all the edges there. You're going to want to make sure that it reaches the end. It's okay if it's a little sticky because as you spread, it'll get out there. So once you have your last layer nice and smooth, I just do a light dusting of the wafers on top. You don't want to do a complete full layer like you did for the in-between. And then I have some chocolate little crunches here that I like to add as well. So just give them a good old shake. And that looks pretty, doesn't it? And then you're just going to cover it and put it into your refrigerator for 6 hours minimum. This is perfect to leave in overnight. And after that time, you have yourself a delicious chocolate mousse icebox cake. So after that time in the fridge, whether it be overnight or for 6 hours minimum, you have yourself a delicious chocolate mousse icebox cake. It was easy, it was simple, and it tastes absolutely decadent. Make sure to subscribe to Cait Straight Up for more fun recipes like this one every Tuesday. Thank you for your request for this recipe. Find me on Instagram, Cait Straight Up Cooking, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.